In school we're always taught about the importance of good grammar, but just how important is it really when you're trying to learn a new language? Stay tuned and hit subscribe below for more useful videos. Grammar is probably the first thing that comes to your mind when you think about learning a language. Verb tables, tenses, masculine and feminine, all the things that were so important to get right in language exams at school, and it probably felt as random and as irrelevant then as they do now. Don't get me wrong, it's not that grammar isn't important when you're learning a language. Grammar is the glue that holds sentences together, that makes you make sense and that brings your language learning level up as much as possible. Everyone who learns languages has to learn grammar at some point, but what I'm suggesting is that, especially in the beginning, it shouldn't have to be your primary focus. You can express yourself efficiently and effectively in a language using just vocabulary and no grammar at all.
And this apple,
Big apple. Big apple.
big apple,
You might get some odd looks and you certainly won't want to speak like that forever.
I don't think he gets it.
But in an emergency situation, when you've got nothing else to go on, you'd rather know a lot of different words for things than a lot of different verb conjugations. My preference is always to learn lots of different words so I can look around me and point at anything and know what it's called.
Person, woman, man, camera, TV.
When I feel like I've got a large enough chunk of words to do that again and again, that's when I can really focus on gluing everything together by learning some useful grammar. Grammar is what allows you to talk about things that are not in your immediate environment, to talk about things that have happened before, might not have happened at all, or are probably going to happen later, through tenses. Grammar allows you to be more precise, smoother, and sound better, which will also improve the way people respond to you. Some grammar points are really important, like getting the right tenses of verbs or learning to use adjectives or adverbs. Some of the trickier grammar points fall into a less essential category of nice-to-haves, where being able to use them will make you sound better, but you may be able to challenge yourself to think of a way of expressing them without necessarily using that particular grammar point. For example, the subjunctive in French and Spanish is one of those things that people talk about a lot and it's really nice to have, but if you don't use it, there's a strong chance people are going to understand you anyway. Same with genders of nouns. If you get a masculine or a feminine mixed up, it's very unlikely that someone's really not going to understand exactly what you're trying to say. But if you get the tense wrong, or you use the wrong part of the verb when speaking about someone might think you're talking about somebody else, or someone might think you're talking about something that's happened at a totally different time to when you mean.
I still don't get it.
So in summary, don't worry about it too much when you first start learning. Instead, focus on the words and then get to the grammar when you're more comfortable and want to take your skills to the next level. Comment below and let me know which grammar you've been struggling with, and make sure you hit that button and subscribe to Rosetta Stone's YouTube channel for our latest language learning videos. If you click the link in the description, you'll get exclusive offers on all of Rosetta Stone's courses. Good luck with your language learning, and see you next time.